What does it takes to fly like Mr. Steele? Maybe you need to buy all the ethics products and it will improve your skills. I don't think so. Or maybe you should grow a mustache like he does. Don't think so. Or maybe you need to practice flying a little more than once in a month. Yeah, that I think so is required. You have to practice almost every day to become like Mr. Steele or even better than him. But also, I think it's very important that your aircraft doesn't pull you down, and it should allow you to open up your entire capability of flying. So Mr. Steele is very particular about weight of the quad, and that is not for a simple reason. So you might say, why don't you just buy Mr. Steele Apex pre-built quad and enjoy yourself and practice in the same quad which Mr. Steele practices? I would do that for sure, but I'm not ready to spend 50k of my budget just for a drone. So this is what this video is about. I'm going to build Mr. Steele quad in just budget of 16k of Indian rupees. So let's begin.
I want to begin this video with a frame. This is a high quality copy of original Impulse RC Apex frame which is used by Mr. Steele. It weighs 126 grams and the original frame weighs around 125 grams. There's only 1 gram difference in between both. For the motor I use T-Motor Velux V2. It's 2207 stator size. It's a 1750 kV, exactly the same kV which Mr. Steele uses, and the weight as well is almost similar. There's less than a gram difference between this motor and Mr. Steele motors. For VTX I'm using AKK Nano Race. It's one of the smallest VTX I ever seen. It's very lightweight, less than a gram I think, and it transmits at 400 milliwatt. I never use so much when I do freestyle. Also it has MMCX connector and it is almost the size of Crossfire Nano. For camera I use Rattle 2 like usual because I fly in the night as well, so this is most affordable Starlight camera. But if you want to save $1000 or so, you can use Cadix Ant instead. For the stack I was supposed to use iFlight Success Mini F4 20x20 stack. It's 35 amps. It's super light and super small, but I had an issue with delivery. It didn't get delivered for a long time and I had to use whatever I had, and I used my Mamba stack which I had already before. Because Mr. Steele is using always keys firmware, we cannot replicate it in Betaflight. We cannot replicate beats, PIDs and rates.
It's very easy to replicate because you can just set rates type to KISS and just copy paste Mr. Steele's rates, which you can see on your screen right now. And filter settings as well is different from Betaflight, is different from KISS. So this is like attempt to replicate it, but it's not gonna be 100% exactly the same, but this is very close to what Mr. Steele is flying, I believe. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.